Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hunky Homemaker. Thanks for joining me here on my channel. I am the Hunky Homemaker. Today we are out here in the garden. As you can see, we're outside. We've got noise from the street. We've got airplanes flying over, ambulances, so it's gonna be a little noisy, but that's just life in the garden. So today we are preparing our bed, our vegetable bed here in the community garden for the spring and for planting and for getting it ready. So I did a video about how to prep your garden for winter. If you want to scroll back to find that video. Now we're fast forward to the spring. We're ready to start planting again. And so this is going to be a quick little explanation of how to prepare your spring garden. So not going to need too much today. You just need a nice big sturdy shovel, and you're going to want a garden rake as well, big heavy sturdy garden rake. So all we're going to do is clear out the bed and then just give it a good turnover, as they call it in gardening. So that's it. So as always when gardening, just wear something that you don't mind getting dirty, some nice rugged shoes, and some old flannels, whatever you have that you don't mind getting dirty. You don't need to look cute, because like me, if you're like me, you're gonna look cute anyway. So wear something that you don't mind getting dirty in, and get your hands dirty. It's part of gardening, it's part of the fun. So first step we're gonna do is to clear out the garden of any weeds. As you can see, there's a few that are popping up here. This bed was covered in straw at the end of the winter, or at the beginning of the winter, at the end of the harvest. But even so, we've got a few weeds coming up, so we're going to clear those out, put those in our compost pile. After that, we're just going to turn everything over. So let's get started. As I said, we are just going to clear out some of these weeds, and that's usually pretty easy. All you're going to do is just pull it out, and you want to go get as much of the root as possible, so it doesn't come back later. That's going to be a problem, obviously. So that's it, right? Pull out all your weeds and then get them out of the way. So that's step one. I'm going to clear all these out and come back after we finish that. Hey y'all, welcome back. So we've dug up the garden, and now we're going to turn it over with our rake. But first I have a confession. I did not finish turning over the garden yesterday, so I am in different clothes. I don't know, I was just tired, it was hot, I had on too many layers, so I stopped, but I think it's a perfect example of gardening, or of anything in my approach to homemaking. Don't rush it, don't stress out over it, just enjoy it. So I got to a point where I was done. So anyway, I came back out today, and now we're gonna finish it today. Let me grab my sunglasses. Okay, so as you can see, everything's turned over with the shovel, and then now I'm gonna move on to the rake, but I'm gonna show you just real quick with the shovel. As you're pulling up your soil, you're gonna get large chunks of soil, and you wanna loosen those up, and the rake is gonna do part of that, but you wanna do some of it with your shovel as well. So just like, dig in, twist and turn, loosen it up as you go. Any chunks that are too big, that are going to make it difficult for planting. And I had some much bigger ones that I've already broken up, but I just wanted to show you that it's not just going to come up loose like when you buy it in a bag. It's going to be compacted. So just kind of hack at it just to loosen it up, and this is not a perfect technique. Obviously we're not using any equipment, but this is going to do, for your home garden. So loosen up your big pieces like so. Now, done the rest of it, move on to our rake, and all this is going to do is again loosen up your soil and spread it around. So I'll show you all a little bit, and then we'll cut to the end, so I don't bore you with the whole thing. So with your rake, you're just going to pull through just like a rake, like you're raking your yard. You want to go a little bit in, maybe an inch or two into your soil, but not too far, and just work it through. So you can see the rake is breaking up some of these bigger pieces, loosening it up, making it easier to deal with when it's time to plant. And it's also going to spread everybody around, flatten it out, and get it completely ready for planting. So that is all you're going to do with your rake. Just go across. This part is much easier than your shoveling, because you've done the heavy work with the shovel. Now this is just like the more fine-tuned precision, breaking up these large pieces of soil even more. So that is it. All right, I'll show y'all the finished product here in a minute. All right, y'all, so I've run the rake through the entire garden. As you can see, it's pretty much even, you know, it's loose, it's broken up, and that's pretty much it. Now, I do feel like I've had my workout for the day. It is a little bit of effort, but once you get this, the rest of the effort is really not that bad. So, you know, we all need exercise anyway. So get out there, start hoeing up your garden, turn it over, get yourself ready to plant. And yeah, that is it. And now this is an organic garden here. We do organic composting and no pesticides and things like that. Now, I don't know if it's 100% certified by the USDA. I don't know what all rules are involved, but it's loosely organic, I guess. So yeah, it's a great thing. And you can set one of these up in your backyard if you have any sort of sun at all. Grow the vegetables that you like. Grow some flowers, strawberries, you know. There's a lot of different things you can grow. Just look it up for what grows in your zone and what type of stuff you like, and give it a try. So you can see we've got our whole bed done. So the next video will be us putting in the seeds, instructional video about that. So tune in for that. Y'all subscribe to my page for more tips, tricks, and love from home from the Hunky Homemaker.